I am Sagar and I welcome you to a new podcast series here on Sagar on Wheels. We'll be discussing a lot about motorcycles, customization, long distance riding, and many more topics will be covered here. So, today I'll be first discussing on the topic of motorcycle luggage systems. We all love to travel long distances, but it's very essential that we know how to get the luggage rightly on the motorcycle. Carrying a lot of luggage on your back is not going to help you. It greatly hampers your maneuverability, and at the same time, it will cause you a lot of backache and back stress. Hence, it is better to invest in luggage system like tank bags or saddle bags. And if you're on a budget, you can definitely go for something like bungee cords. Bungee cords are good, but they are very risky. I had my personal bad experiences with them, and to be very honest, do not use them to tie luggage on your tank because anytime during the ride, if these get loose, they can snap on your helmet, and if they're very tight, they can definitely break your visor. And if your visor is up, you are in a big trouble. So, I suggest you to only use them for your saddle or some bag that is tied to your rear seat. And the other precaution that you need to take with them is that they should be secured very properly. The surface should be properly curved or inclined so that they hook properly. And if the surface is loose, then they'll simply slip off and you will be in a trouble because this can get into your chain or into your wheel and cause way more problems. So you definitely don't want that. And hence I usually do not suggest using bungee cords. If you're tying the luggage, I suggest better wear the helmet and tie them because these won't hurt much anywhere else on your body, but on your face this will definitely hurt a lot. Also, these should not be tightened very hard because they're simply cords. These can snap anytime, and also if the surface of your motorcycle like the foot peg is sharp, this can tear away during the ride. So the best thing to invest in is in tank bags and saddle bags. I have been using a tank bag myself for 7 years, and it's very easy to use it as a tank bag. And when you're on a longer ride where you don't have a lot of luggage, you can always use them as a tail bag so that you don't have any hindrance at the front on your tank. And the best part is when you get down at a hotel or somewhere, they simply stick to your tank and they're magnetic. So you can just lift them off and get down at the hotel. So it's better to put all your valuables in tank bags and your clothes and general other stuff in your saddle bags. Coming to saddlebag, there are two types. The ones that are normally called saddlebags and the others are the tail bag. Saddlebag that fit on both sides of your motorcycle are good because you can have a pillion as well when you're using this. The only limitation that I possibly can think of is you'll need saddle stays because these bags are so low they can often reach up to your silencer, and on monoshock motorcycles they can reach in your wheel or in your sprocket. So in case you have that kind of motorcycle, it's better to always get a saddle stay when using saddle bags. While tail bags can fit any motorcycle, but the only limitation definitely is that you cannot take a pillion. So that is something you have to consider when buying a saddle or tail bag. I have been using the Vyaterra Claw in the last 7-8 years and it has helped me on a lot of rides and it's still going very strong. I have also used it on Ladakh ride and at 55 liters it's pretty decent capacity. So according to your preference, you must choose whichever tail tank bag you want, your saddle bag and your tail bag. That's all for today's podcast. See you in the next one.